Kennywood is transforming from Fright Nights to Holiday Lights. The amusement park will be covered in twinkling lights for the season starting this Friday through December 30th. Park goers can still enjoy some rides and favorite foods, even those potato patch fries, plus visits with St. Nick and other enjoy holiday entertainment. And here with more on what's in store for this wintertime festival is Nick Paradise, Kennywood's Director of Kennywood Public Relations. Thank you for being here.
You.
So this actually starts this Friday.
Yeah, it's here already. We get past Thanksgiving and Black Friday. It's, you know, the big unofficial start of the shopping season. It's the official start of the Kennywood Holiday Lights season.
And so let's talk about how many lights. There's like a couple million.
Yeah, we're closing in on 2 million now. When we started this a few years ago, we didn't even have 1 million yet. So it progressively grows every year, and you know, kind of just continuing to fill in little edges and corners, parts of the park, and you know, create more and more of a spectacle every year for folks.
I can't imagine. It takes my husband like 2 weeks to put the holiday lights on our house. I can't imagine how long it takes to do the park.
Yeah, really. Once we start not being open, once we get through the first weekend of Fright Nights, the beginning of October, Monday through Friday, they're putting lights up already.
Wow.
And they're continually going and going, so that ideally, come November, now, we're just finishing up. And that's where we are tonight, actually. They're going to turn all the lights on after dark and walk the whole park, make sure everything's good to go, figure out what they need to finish up this week before the holiday.
You guys probably don't have them wrapped up in like a bundle tangled up in the garage, right?
There might be some, but not. They try to keep them together so that they know where to put them. And they've got, you know, several, 18-wheeler trailers filled with lights and decorations and displays.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a real, we don't cut corners with
and
that stuff.
How about your Christmas tree?
Yes, so that gets actually put up in October during Fright Nights. It's 90 feet tall.
Wow.
It has about 250,000 lights on it itself. All the LEDs, it's got a 10-foot topper, so put those together, 100 feet tall, and that's always a great start. We do the light up ceremony every night.
Is that a fresh tree?
It's not live, no.
Okay.
It is ringed, and they put it up and take it down every off season. But even still, it's just a nice centerpiece.
Impressive. Yeah, and maybe a little bit easier to get in,
absolutely.
Right? And so there will be some rides, as we mentioned, open specifically in Kiddieland.
Yeah, it's the rides are more the kid and family rides. We don't have any of the roller coasters open, but like you said, about 8 to 10 rides in Kiddieland every night. The merry-go-round, kangaroo, the paratrooper, even some like the pirate ship and the classic like the auto race, and the Polar Express. Not quite a ride, but the Polar Express 4D movie is back again this year, and that's included with the ticket price, and that's a great little extra for the holiday season. It's been very popular the last several years.
So it's 4D, and you mentioned that it's short enough to keep the attention of some younger kids.
Yeah, it's the highlights from the Polar Express movie that came out with Tom Hanks about 10 years ago, and so it's about 10 to 12 minutes long. It's a great way to get out of the cold for a few minutes, warm up, watch the movie, and then you smell the hot chocolate during the movie as part of the 4D. So then you get out, go get some hot chocolate with potato patch fries and maybe a funnel cake.
Unbelievable. That sounds okay. So let's talk about the train display, which has moved.
Yes.
Where is that going to be located now?
So the train has moved from the cafeteria into the Penny Arcade, which we've cleaned out all the arcade games, and that will allow it to be almost twice as large as it was in past years. So the Pittsburgh Independent High Railers crew has been in for the last week or so building it, and it's going to be really big and really cool. That's always a big draw, and this will give it more room to breathe and grow.
Very impressive when you see those train displays. And lastly, I want to talk about the nightly entertainment, because this will be going through the end of November and into December. So what kind of entertainment do you have lined up?
So every night we have a reader of The Night Before Christmas. That's one of our traditions. Opening night this Friday, Pittsburgh Dad's going to be with us. I understand a member of the Harlem Globetrotters is going to be here on Saturday, and then Daisy from the CW Green team on Sunday to do the readings, and then we'll get some KDK folks later in the year as well. We also have nightly choir and band performances from local schools and churches and whatnot to do everyone's favorite Christmas carols, and also this opening night is fireworks at the end of the night. So definitely great way to finish Black Friday.
Well, and we can't forget the big guy. Where's the big guy set up?
Oh yes, of course, you can't forget Santa. So Santa's over on the racer on the station. It really is a nice classic backdrop for Santa Claus, and Kenny hangs out over there as well, so people can get their family photos right there, and that's a great addition as well.
And Noah's Ark also is there?
Yes, Noah's Ark is also and decked for the holidays. It might have been in some of these pictures that we showed, decked out for the holidays, and a great, the classic walk through. A little Santa, rather than sleigh, he borrows the Ark for a night.
I love that. Okay, well, it's always fun and just really such a family-friendly event. What time do the gates open for Kennywood?
Sure, Holiday Lights is open from 5 to 9. It's Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, starting this Friday, going all the way through December 23rd, and then this year we're also open after Christmas from the 26th to the 30th, that week after the holiday.
Oh, great. Okay, well, thank you so much, Nick, for joining us. And again, you can come see Holiday Lights at Kennywood. It opens this Friday, November 24th, and runs Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays until December 23rd. Then it opens daily from December 26th through the 30th. As you just heard Nick mention, hours are 5 until 9.